impressed me with your deep knowledge of the science and all of the sort of back end stuff that goes into the business, man. And that's what it takes. It takes passion and like an expertise in knowing that stuff. But yeah, man. I don't know. So we think the market's going to consolidate. We're happy about where we are now. How do you think we get it to a point where it's truly free, where people that are the little players on the market have a fair chance to compete with some of these hedge funds?
Oh man, and that's the thing, because I was even going over some of the bill that he had put out. And if you look at a pie, and I don't know if people want to get their calculator, because it's not going to make sense when I give you the facts of what it is. So 15% of the licenses are going to go to minority businesses, which that's fair, right? And then 50% going to go to women and vets, okay? And then they're doing 25 cents to the MSOs. The MSOs is the multi-state operators. Those are the ones who they got a store in this state, they got a store in that state. You figure out how they get to do that if it's not really legal.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much got people that was in the political world. For instance, if you look up Planet 13, they have two owners.
Yeah.
I think one was a mayor, one was a governor.
Yep.
But they're the universal world. They're universal studios when it comes to cannabis. And it's like, how did you get that? I can't even open up a smoke shop without getting put down. But yeah, you got marijuana businesses everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, all right, that's fine. So that's the part where it's gonna have to change, because if you do 15% and then you do 25% to the MSOs and then another 15% go by women and vets, it's supposed to be 100%. That's only 90%. So Where's the other 10% going, Mr. Murphy?
So you like these divisions though? You want it to be like handed to particular groups?
I don't know, because
I'm needed
because it's kind of tough off the fact that you say women. Also, they have programs for the women and vets, so they got cannabis programs. So
we got a bunch of jerry-rigged wires over here. So this is like a double dare obstacle course to get in and out of here. Sorry, man. Keep going.
So they giving out all these licenses, and it's like, okay, so the women and vets get one, and the big corporations get one, and minorities get one, right? But what about the same people they talking about? They want to do this bill for the decriminalization of Black and brown people. Where's my people at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, is it going to get taxed? So it's taxed at 5% automatically. That's what it's going to be. And then your town get to choose if it's 2% extra. That's the most they could go. That's their cap. But then it's like, okay, and that also goes to the programs and the expungements of your records.
Yeah, it goes to like a social justice fund.
Correct. But I'm trying to find out what's going to happen in rural New Jersey or rural Pennsylvania, where there's no Black people at all. Where are they? What they going to ship it back to another town? Which towns don't operate like that?
That definitely has opportunity for abuse, right? Because it's not regional, right? It's like, hey, we're going to take money from everyone and do whatever we want with it.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for getting people out of jail. I'm all for decriminalizing. I don't think they decriminalize it enough. I'm all for limiting interactions with police and
that was one more thing I wanted to say about the law also, is that it's not going to be that easy to get a license, even if you fall in all those categories, because they got, like, they left room for ambiguous information to be put in place. For instance, they say that you can't do nothing untrustworthy why you got locked up for marijuana. So you could have sold to a cop not knowing. The cop was undercover, you sold to him, you're not going to get a license. You know what I mean? You went and you sold weed to your cousin, and your cousin told on you, and he was in the car with, his kids. That falls back on you. You can't get a license now. So it's not going to be that easy and cut and dry.